Hey everyone, it's your boy Bill Prince back with another video. But this time we're diving deep into the mysterious world of girl ick. You know, those little things boys do that make girls cringe so hard their faces turn inside out. Don't worry fellas, I'm here to help you navigate this minefield of awkwardness, from questionable hygiene choices to confidence levels that could rival a peacock on a runway. We're covering it all. But before we start, remember, this is all in good fun. We all have our quirks, and that's what makes us unique, right? So grab your snacks, settle in and get ready to laugh and maybe cringe a little as we explore the top 10 things about boys that give girls the ick. All right, gentlemen, let's start with the basics. Hygiene. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good and being healthy. Good hygiene can boost your confidence and make you more approachable. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a sparkling Adonis, fresh out of a cologne ad, but a little effort goes a long way. A clean appearance can make a significant difference in how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. We're talking showering regularly. Yes, that means more than once a week. Daily showers help remove dirt, sweat, and bacteria that accumulate on your skin. It's not just about smelling good, it's about maintaining healthy skin and preventing infections. Brushing your teeth twice a day, people, is crucial. Good oral hygiene prevents bad breath, cavities, and gum disease. Don't forget to floss and use mouthwash for that extra fresh feeling. And maybe investing in some deodorant. Deodorant helps control body odor and keeps you feeling fresh throughout the day. Choose a scent that you like and that complements your natural body chemistry, trust me. Smelling like a gym sock that's been marinating in a dumpster is not exactly a recipe for romance. Bad body odor can be a major turn-off and can affect your social interactions. And while we're on the topic of smells, let's talk about cologne. A little spritz can be nice, but drowning yourself in it is like using an air freshener to mask the smell of a dumpster fire. Less is more when it comes to cologne. A little spritz can be nice, but drowning yourself in it is like using an air freshener to mask the smell of a dumpster fire. It's overwhelming, unnecessary, and just plain unpleasant. Find a scent that suits you and use it sparingly. It's overwhelming, unnecessary, and just plain unpleasant. People should notice you, not your cologne. A subtle scent can be intriguing and inviting, while an overpowering one can be off-putting. So keep it fresh, keep it clean, and for the love of all that is holy, use deodorant. Good hygiene is a sign of self-respect and respect for those around you. It shows that you care about your appearance and your health. So gentlemen, let's make hygiene a priority and say goodbye to bye. Jean. Confidence is hot, there's no denying that. But there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. And let me tell you, that line is about as thin as my patience for a slow Wi-Fi connection. It's great to love yourself, but when you start comparing yourself to Greek gods and bragging about your athletic prowess, or lack thereof, it's time to dial it down a notch. Remember, humility is a virtue and nobody likes a show-off. So ditch the ego, embrace your flaws, and remember there's a big difference between being confident and being a straight-up narcissist. Trust me, a little humility goes a long way. Ladies love a good conversationalist, someone who can hold their own in a conversation and actually listen to what they have to say. So if your idea of a stimulating conversation involves grunting and pointing at things, you might want to brush up on your communication skills. And while we're at it, let's talk about texting. One-word responses, ghosting, sending unsolicited pictures of your, well, those are all major no-nos. Communication is about connecting with another human being, not treating them like an afterthought. So put in the effort, ask questions, and for the love of all that is good, please, please, please stop leaving us on read. Chapter 4. Ambition having goals is hotter than your dad's vintage vinyl collection. Look, I get it. Chilling and vibing is a whole mood. We all need those moments to unwind, to just let go and enjoy the present. It's like listening to your favorite vinyl record, the one that takes you back to simpler times. But having some ambition, some drive, some goals for the future, that's where the magic happens. It's like adding a new track to your life's playlist, one that gets you pumped and ready to take on the world. Now that's what I call attractive. Confidence, determination, and a clear vision for the future are qualities that stand out. They show that you're not just coasting through life, but actively shaping it. It doesn't have to be anything crazy like becoming the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Although, hey, no judgment here. Even small personal goals can make a huge difference. But having some sort of plan for your life shows that you're not just drifting through life aimlessly. It shows that you have a direction, a purpose, and that you're willing to put in the effort to get there. It shows that you have aspirations, that you're striving for something more, and that's incredibly sexy. Whether it's climbing a mountain, running a marathon, or achieving a personal milestone, these goals reflect your inner drive. So ditch the go with the flow attitude and set some goals. Chase your dreams. Write them down, visualize them, and take actionable steps towards achieving them. Celebrate the small victories along the way. And remember, the only thing hotter than a guy with a plan is a guy with a plan and a pizza. Just saying, because at the end of the day, it's about balance. Work hard, play hard, and enjoy the journey. Chapter 5, Disrespect, more like dis I'm outta here. This one should go without saying, but apparently it needs to be said. Being disrespectful is not a good look, like at all. Treating others with kindness and respect should be a no-brainer, but unfortunately some people seem to have missed that memo. Whether it's being rude to waitstaff, talking down to others, or making offensive jokes, disrespectful behavior is a one-way ticket to Ickville. So be kind, be respectful, and remember, treating others poorly is not a personality trait, it's just plain bad manners. Chapter 6. Immaturity. It's cute on puppies, not so much on potential partners. We all love a good laugh, but there's a time and a place for childish humor. Sure, a well-timed joke can lighten the mood and bring people closer together. But when it comes to building meaningful relationships, maturity is key. And that time and place is not on a date in a serious conversation or, in public. Imagine trying to discuss your future plans with someone who can't stop making silly faces or interrupting with irrelevant jokes. It's frustrating and can make you question their seriousness. Look, there's nothing wrong with being goofy and having fun, but there's a difference between being playful and being straight up immature. Playfulness can be endearing and charming, but immaturity often crosses the line into annoying and off-putting. So, ditch the fart jokes, unless you're 12, because while they might get a laugh in a casual setting, they won't win you any points in a romantic or professional one. Stop throwing food at your friends unless it's a food fight, and even then, proceed with caution. It's messy, it's disruptive, and it shows a lack of respect for those around you. And for the love of all that is holy, please, please, please stop making that annoying baby voice. It's not cute, it's not funny, and it certainly doesn't make you more attractive. It's creepy, it's weird, and it's definitely not doing you any favors in the romance department. Remember, maturity doesn't mean you can't have fun. It means knowing when to be serious and when to let loose. Balance is everything. Chapter 7. Insecurity, we all have it, but don't let it be your defining trait. Listen up, fellas, insecurity is a part of life. We all have our moments of self-doubt and insecurity, and that's perfectly normal. But when your insecurity starts to control your life, when you're constantly seeking validation from others, when you're putting yourself down before anyone else can, that's when it becomes a problem. Remember, you are awesome, you are worthy, and you are enough just the way you are. So ditch the self-doubt, embrace your quirks, and remember, the right person will love you for who you are, insecurities and all. Remember those things your mama taught you, like saying please and thank you, not chewing with your mouth open and not talking with your mouth full. Yeah, those things are called manners, and they're still important, even in the 21st century. Look, I'm not saying you need to be a modern-day Mr. Darcy, but having basic manners shows that you're respectful, considerate, and, not a complete savage. So brush up on your etiquette, mind your P's and Q's, and remember, a little chivalry never hurt nobody. Look, we all love a good ego trip every now and then, but there's a difference between being confident and being straight-up self-centered. When you're constantly talking about yourself, interrupting others, and generally making everything about you, it's not a good look. Remember, the world doesn't revolve around you. Shocking, I know, and other people have feelings, thoughts, and opinions too. So take a step back, listen more than you speak, and remember, a little empathy goes a long way. Okay, I know I already talked about hygiene, but it's that important. Seriously, guys, this is not a drill. Taking care of your body is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good, being healthy, and, not repelling potential love interests with your questionable scent. So please, I'm begging you, shower regularly, brush your teeth, use deodorant, and for the love of all that is good, change your socks. Trust me, your future self and your significant other will thank you. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 things about boys that give girls the ick. Remember, this was all in good fun, and we all have our quirks and flaws. The important thing is to be aware of them and work on being the best versions of ourselves. But seriously, guys, hygiene is non-negotiable. Now, I want to hear from you. What are some things that give you the ick? Let me know in the comments below, and let's have a good laugh together.